That's pretty great. I mean, that might be better than a star. I'm not sure how to quantify that, right? Jason Bateman Day, is that more important than my birthday when it comes around? What do I get to get away with? But it's just this year, though. It's just this year, I think. So I got to milk today. All right, I'm going to make this quick because I know we're over and everybody's hot and wants to go eat. Truly, I mean, I want to thank Will. I want to thank Jen. Obviously, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Guys, I know that anytime you're asked to give a speech or make a toast or do like a video movie for somebody, you know, to say happy birthday or whatever, it's a chore. It's a big favor. So thank you for saying yes to this. And your words really did mean a lot. So thank you for that. So I've been an annoying little baby all week with my wife. Each time she's asked me how I was feeling about today. It's hard for me because I really don't know how I feel about it, because it's a little overwhelming in that the first time that I ever walked on any of these stars was as a little kid. I was skateboarding to an audition. I was about 10 or 11. Well, this is my ride, so I gotta hurry up. I'm gonna fax everybody this, and I'm gonna go, just pull around over to the. That's nice. They killed it. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so I was about 10 or 11. We were living out in Woodland Hills, out there in the West Valley. Both my parents were working, and I had an audition for cereal commercial or something super tasteful that I really wanted to get. So my only way to make it to this audition, it was after school, was to get on a bus, just like that, RTD right there, and ride along Ventura Boulevard. And now, mind you, this is Woodland Hills, so this is a good stretch out there. So all the way along Ventura Boulevard, stopped at every light. I don't think we had the one that goes on the freeway back then. It turns into Cahuenga, turns into Highland, comes down over the hill, and lands on Hollywood Boulevard. And I got off. I remember, I'm 10 or 11. Things were safer back then. My parents weren't that bad. So I get off the bus. I've got my skateboard. I've got my headshot in a manila envelope so that I don't get my sweaty after-school dirty fingers on it. And I start kicking around on my skateboard right down here. And I cruise a few blocks till I get to some building over on Vine or something where the audition is. But I'm rolling over these stars on the sidewalk for my first time, and I was thinking these are adults. I obviously recognize a lot of the names, and they were adults who had done something that was just so far out of my idea of possibility. They were established. They had lasted in an industry that seemed so foreign and distant and elusive, and I just simply couldn't imagine myself ever doing enough commercials or lasting long enough to be anywhere near who they were, what they had done. I mean, there was a permanence to it, you know, an indicator of having spent so much time in something that was just too far out there in the ether for me. And of course, 38 years went by like that, and I'm still the anxious little kid with a headshot and a skateboard, but you know, now I'm the father of a 10-year-old. And a 5-year-old, and I have a wife that I love with everything that I've got. But what I was thinking about these people was kind of silly. Not because this is a common honor or they hadn't done something special, but because they were, of course, just people. And like you and me, they had been fortunate to not only put in a lot of years in their trade, but they have been recognized for some good work in it, and certainly other businesses have other milestone recognitions. But this obviously, you know, this is not meant to belittle this one. It's merely meant to let you know why I'm a little uncomfortable with the grandness of this day, because my overwhelming thought is a small one about today. It's a simple one. I just simply feel very, very grateful and fortunate to have had a chance to hold my job in a business that's not known for its longevity, and for being able to work with enough good people to not only learn an enormous amount, but to find in them some friends that have changed the way I see the world and the way that I want to live in it. It's not different than what anyone else wants in their career or life. It's an opportunity to do something that they love and respect with the people that they respect. So don't get me wrong, getting a piece of sidewalk is stunning. I'm knocked out, that I have a star on the Walk of Fame. It's a mind blower. But I guess I just want to share with you, and now finally my wife, that this incredibly big moment has fortunately made me think of something that is actually really small and simple and common. And I feel very, very lucky to have landed on that. My friends and my family and my coworkers have helped me stay in a lane that allows me for that kind of perspective, where I can enjoy and absorb, the pageantry of today, but still, hear that small core that's been under it all, the little dude on the skateboard. So a lot of those people are here today. I thank you for giving me that. You've not only made the day possible, but really enjoyable. So thank you, and thank you all for coming out, and I think that's that.